Chill, but I done been through so much, I don't feel nothing. I was done up the drugs, I made to it. I was locked in myself, about to lose it. They be watching me, clocking my movement. They be plotting, don't catch me snoozing. Body drop all the time, I don't feel. Body drop all the time, I don't feel nothing. So they got that gon' make me go kill something.
Welcome to my channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment. I think that's all of them. And yeah, so the video I'm doing is gonna be like a reaction video for my first video. And let's just cut to it. So guys, I'm about to be doing a reaction video to do all black people think the same. And to be honest, I don't think we do. So, because some of y'all be on some stuff, and the others, y'all want to be another color, and then others, I don't know. Let's just get into the video. So, let's get it.
I agree with you, and that's why I'm in the disagree column. I don't need that kind of foolishness around the children.
Let's fight. What's up? What's up?
First, why do y'all look miserable? Okay.
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
3, 2, 1.
Run over here. I thoroughly enjoy fried chicken. I love it. You know, I understand the stereotypes about it and all that kind of stuff, but I love it.
I just don't really like fried food. I'm not really a fan of chicken. I've never ate it, so.
You've never had fried chicken?
I have had it. I don't enjoy it. I don't really eat fried foods. I try to eat pretty healthy, so.
There is nothing wrong with white people wearing dreads.
It's like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, because I mean, if they want to do that, that's them. That's all them.
Tell the truth.
I feel like we wear it better though, but they can still do them. It's whatever.
3, 2, 1.
I feel like I'm always on the wrong side of the room.
Would you guys be offended if I had dreads, since I'm biracial, since I'm half black and half white? So where is the line? Like, if someone's a quarter black?
I'm not gonna sit there and come to your face and be like, you're not 100% black, therefore you can't. Like, that's not my place. However, if you're a white person and you have dreads in your hair, it's like, what does that mean to you? And you're not even wearing them right. Like, you don't even wash them.
I just don't see how a race can own a hairstyle. To be honest, like, hair is hair. There's all kinds of hairstyles in Africa. I still don't think that, like, a single race group can say, this one hairstyle, nobody else can do it but me.
Kanye West is invited to the cookout.
Oh, Jesus.
3, 2, 1.
I don't speak about politics because I really don't care, because there's no point in fighting on who should be president. I mean, I still care about who's in charge or whatever, and Donald Trump. I wouldn't invite him to a cookout. Don't get me wrong, he's smart with money, know how to work with money, so I don't really care for him. I feel like he knows what he's doing. Not like in the right way. He doesn't do it the right way. That government shut down. But if you really want to hear my politic view, comment down below. Ask me. So, yo.
This cookout needs to just die. Like, no more cookouts. No, bruh, just go home. Like, there ain't no cookout.
I'm sorry, I strongly agree because I don't like the idea of perpetuating this concept that all black people have to be the same and think the same and act the same. I don't think he's fully understood. People like Kanye are creatives and he uses like creative speech. And some people just take him at face value or like kind of like the literal sense of what he's saying. And if you did that, every creative could be taken the wrong way.
I disagree with that, Gabe. Like, I don't think that he's so creative and that his words are being misinterpreted. Like, he's making very specific phrases, like, black people chose to be slaves. That's completely untrue, and in my opinion, that's just unacceptable.
But I think that's people...
You really trying to take up for Kanye West for saying that. That's not something you should back him up with.
Misunderstanding what he's saying. I really don't think he's trying to...
Yeah,
how do you interpret that?
No, I think what he's saying is there's a mindset where you know like
here, so okay, like he was trying to say it in the term of like, you know, it was a choice for you to stay there when you knew that you could have done whatever else to get out and maybe you would have ended up dead, but it would have been better than being a slave. So I don't it's not like I'm
This negates.
Whoa. She has a right for her opinion, you know what I'm saying? What? I get where she's coming from, but at the same time, no. Slavery and all that. We stayed there for I'm speaking for them because I'm not a slave, so I can't say we. So they probably stayed there because they had family and they didn't want them hurt, but at the same time they were hurting their family staying there too. So either argument could have a comeback for that, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think she's right, but at the same time she has a point.
No, this negates the millions of people who did.
Don't you believe that today there are people whose mindset they're corporate slaves or they're people?
But you gotta be careful with the language you use. Kanye's an artist. He's a lyricist. So you can't say stuff like that because some people.
Why you had to raise his voice? You were trying to be adults here.
Haven't learned their history yet. And some people don't know that it was millions and millions and millions of blacks who fought oppression, who fought slavery.
But you're right in that he needs to be more conscious of his word choice because there's not everybody who's going to understand that.
And that's why I say somebody as smart as Kanye, I think he's doing this for shock value and for money. And if he's doing that, he's setting people back. And that's why I can't rock with him on that.
What scares me is the second somebody speak in PC or not, or they're able to articulate what they're trying to say well or not, that they're excluded from cookouts and from a culture and from your identity. And I think that's scary because I'll tell you right now, the more we treat people who are different and isolate ourselves even, I think the worse it is for us long term. And to be honest, we're going to drive more and more people to have closeted feelings and emotions. And this goes back to people saying like, would you rather have a racist next to you that's hiding it, or would you rather have a racist next to you that's letting you know how they feel and you know where they're coming from?
Cool, and I agree with you. And that's why I'm in the disagree column. He can come eventually once we have some conversations. But right now, I don't need that kind of foolishness around the children.
Police target black men and women.
Yes. No, I'm playing. I feel like police are judgmental of us because we're always put into like criminals. Like we're always related to criminals. Like they always put us in a box of, oh yeah, he could be a criminal, or that girl could be a criminal because of her skin color. I don't think, because have you seen how many shootings there are to people? And at all those police shootings, what color they were? For real. What color were they? They're trying to kill us off, people.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh. They all agree on that. They all.
I said strongly agree. It was created to monitor the minority in the group. Back in the day, it was the Irish, it was Italians, and so it's ingrained into the system of policing. And that's the problem. I think we have to reframe what policing is now. And until we do that, it will always be targeting people of color because that's what it was created to do.
I see it as like there's a little bit of a socio-economic piece to it. It's like kind of saying the SEC mostly prosecutes white people. Through like years of institutional racism, you know, where there's poverty and there's communities that are kind of like have created this like perfect storm of issues, like whether it's legal issues, people robbing each other, selling drugs or whatnot. You know, the idea is if you police that neighborhood more, you're gonna have more of them arrested.
Can I ask you, Dave? Can I ask you, like, do you feel like there are equal amount of arrests happening on Wall Street than there are happening in the hood?
Like the white collar like crimes are I do think that they're less like monitored and less, you know, but without having all the data that I need. But I do feel that they don't suffer as much consequence
They don't.
when they commit crimes.
That's very true. You got to look at the prison industrial complex here too in the U.S. That's huge business. So, and if you look at a group of citizens that have been perceived as no value having to society or whatever, okay, boom, we're gonna push them, we're gonna pipeline them into that system.
Yeah, I also think that, you know, the qualifications to become a police officer are so low, and it's like, my life is literally in your hands, man. Like, if I get pulled over, maybe that will be the day that I go home to be with the Lord. And I think that that's really tough for me because you don't want to be distrustful of the police, but they're so incredibly distrustful of us that it's like, you could literally kill me.
My father worked in law enforcement, and he's a black man. So there are some law enforcement officers that don't feel that way. However, I think a lot of it does have to do with fear and the fear of black people. So I think that if we kind of address that fear level and that we didn't portray black people, especially black men, as, you know, big, scary guys, that would change a lot of stuff.
Let's talk about the kids too. They be shooting kids and stuff when they're just saying, "Sir, I have my hands up." And then the police gets away with it, saying the kid had a knife or the kid was getting pulled over because he stole. But there was no footage of him being there. He said he had nothing, and he had nothing in his pockets. It doesn't make sense. And then the family is scarred. It's really a sad situation, and we need to correct it, but let's continue.
I act differently around people who aren't black.
moonwalking? Which one? How you gonna moonwalk? Which one are you going?
I agree that I act differently around people that aren't black just because, like, corporate America doesn't want to hear me talking, doesn't want to hear me speaking in slang, and I am not happy about it. Like, I wish that it was different, but I feel like I need to do it to fit into that group.
I strongly disagree. I am me wherever I go. I'm a proud black man, and I'm gonna speak my truth every day of the week. If you don't like it, shit, it ain't on me. That's on you. And I feel like it's a disservice to anyone I'm around if I'm not being my authentic self, because my white friends might want to hang out with me because I'm black. They want some flavor. So if I go in being something totally different, then
Let's do different things. Let's do different things. One thing is, are you changing yourself, or are you changing how you're communicating who you are? And I'm changing how I'm communicating who I am, and I still remain the same.
Like, do you have a white voice?
Do I have a white voice? I know, Cole, I'm a black man, trust me. Every black person growing up in America can code switch.
Then you need to move a little bit.
But here's the thing. The question was, do I act different when I'm in different surroundings? And no. But see, how would I ever be accepted if I'm always code switching? That means I'm always acquiescing to something else. You see what I'm saying? So in order to be accepted, you gotta bring you.
Do you guys, when you say code switch, do you mean you change the actual words you say, or do you mean you change the tone of your voice?
I change how I say it, and I change what I say. I'll walk into a business meeting different than how I walk into the basketball court. So that's me changing to fit the scenario to benefit the end goal. And I don't view that as a negative. I view that as me focusing on what the end goal is.
But I feel like American society has made black people operate in that fashion, because nobody asks white people to code switch. They can be white in America, China, wherever. They accept it. We're around like Visa. But I'm the only one that has to go around and say, oh, hi, how you doing?
I am proud to be black.
I am proud to be who I am, the color I am. I'm proud to have melanin in me. Like, that's a great honor. But continue.
3, 2, 1.
Well, all right, y'all. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm glad that we all strongly agree. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that, you know, we can have these discussions and like still go home knowing that we're family, and I love being black. I love that blackness is expressed many different ways. It's not just one way.
I'm proud to be biracial. I'm proud of my immigrant half, proud of my black half. My ancestors fought their own freedom from slavery.
Yeah, I love being black. I wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, yeah, it presents its challenges, but I couldn't fathom being something else. So I am very proud to be an African American in America. This was fun.
Thank you.
Good job, guys. Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I didn't see not one of them have a tattoo. I don't think they had a tattoo. I just thought of that. That's beyond the point. But you know, for the people that are black, melanated, comment down below, are you proud to be black, melanated? Because I am. I felt the need to do this video because do all of us think the same? No, because we're different people. But you know, thank you for watching my video. I appreciate it. And if you want to see me do more, comment down below. Tell me what I should do. If you want to clown me in them, go ahead. I don't get phased. And then keep motivating. Support. Join the gang. I need to find a name for it, but like, join the gang. Subscribe to me, because I'm gonna be doing more videos. I don't care. I don't care if I have low numbers. It's okay, because I'm gonna get bigger. And when I come up, all y'all new supporters, y'all can support me but I know the OGs.
Okay, shorty, okay, shorty, okay, shorty, go to that back, go to that back.